Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another edition to the number one trading tube. Neil here, and I would like to take you guys through the trade I saw this week as the play of the week. Before I start, this recording is in no shape or form seen as any financial advice, but rather for entertainment, educational, journaling purposes. With that out of the way, let's jump right into the chart and go through the detail. All right, so what we have here is the NASDAQ 1 hour chart, and I'll make a separate video as to what I see for the coming week. Just look out for that. But as we expected in our last video, we spoke about these equal lows that formed here, and there's some buy side on the top here. But this blue area here is our 4 hour fair value gap that price literally got stuck in. So I wish and I thought my play of the week was going to be this big black candle down into the sell side. But to be truthfully, these equal highs were taken out, but there was no, clear setup for me in order to take you guys through this. I just watched as how price went down and failed to take out these sell sides, starting to consolidate. And it consolidated right, still in the discount level. And what you will learn through my videos is I will never sell at a discount. I would rather look to buy in a discount and sell at a premium. And that's just the way I trade. And, although I was expecting price to go lower, the setup I'm taking you guys through is going to be focused in this area right here. So I'm going to jump into a 5 minute and then to a 1 minute just to show you guys what I saw here, how I took the trade, and it's gonna be a quick trade. There was many more opportunities in this, but let's jump to the 5 minute and then I think we're going to jump into a 1 minute. All right, so let's just scroll to that section, which is right here. All right, so at 8:30 there was news that came out. Obviously I thought price is going to do something different, but in this case there was this long slow consolidation into 8:30. We got this huge shift up candle and then consolidation, small candles, work its way all the way back down to a discount zone. So if you take this low and you connect it to the high, you'll see sorry about that. You'll see we literally touched this and then we went higher. So while this was all forming, I managed to, my eyes went straight to these equal highs right here. And I thought, okay, well, if we reject this area, we're most likely going to go up in here and then do something to go down. But my trade was in that kill zone, which was 10 o'clock in the morning. And I was just going to play. And basically, I had two screens open with the 5 minute, 1 minute to see which one's going to give me the best entry. So as you can see now, on the 5 minute, we went into it, but there was no clear. I mean, there's an entry here. I normally look for, and I'll show you guys. There was my entry on that white candle, and I'll make another video as to why I took that right up to that. That's a 1.4 to 1. So I'm targeting a 2 to 1 at least in all my trades. So what I'm going to do, let me jump to a 1 minute and then I can show you guys what I saw there. Okay, here we are. All right. My strategy or my entry model is fairly simple, and I always ask myself a few questions. I mean, now that we saw this big push up, there's definitely some validity with these equal highs up here that price might reject and buy from a discount to go into a premium. So I always look at where are we trading from? we are trading from a discount area. Anything below this 50% is discount. In that move into the discount, we created a fair value gap. And this is all very important. Create this fair value gap. And let's just make it, I don't know, let's make it darker so you can see it. All right, create that big black candle down, and then we inverted that candle right there. And you could have, that's one entry on its own. You know, as soon as you invert the fair value gap in you know, line with your bias, and it's coming from another fair value gap into a discount in this particular example, then the chances for this to reach right up to the next liquidity pool, which is these equal highs, is fairly good. But where I want to show you my entry was, I saw this fair value gap and I said, all right, we're in discount, we create a fair value gap. We either going to reject this, or if I've got my direction right with this liquidity, I can enter early to try and take this to these equal highs. Now, if you look at, so I normally look, we're in a point of interest area, then I look for the last down candle pushing into that, and that's this candle here. The next candle is a white candle, but it does not close above the open of that down candle. The next candle does. So I went and long on that close of that white candle. I put my stop down here, and then I was just waiting to, you know, to reach this, and that was a 3.65 to 1. And I think we did, because we did took it out, so it did play out. That was the first entry. The second entry was on this candle right here. It inverted this fair value gap, and the swing low was this swing low here that I took, and we're going all the way there, and that was another 2 to 1. Then the same entry I took down here, there was another entry here, and let me show you exactly what I mean by that. There is 2 equal lows right there, and this black candle spiked right into it, into a fair value gap, and then the next candle did not close below it, but rejected immediately and closed above that black candle. So that on its own is another entry. So there's 3 entries, and obviously I scale, and that was a 4 to 1. So obviously I didn't max out my account to take 3 big positions, and because I was already thinking price should go lower, I was flexible, you know, quick to adjust the idea that we might go for these double equalize type of scenario first before we want to go down. But then in a situation like this, you could have taken the 1 position, but I broke up, you know, my position. I end up taking more on here because there was 3. Normally I would take 1 early, and then 1 where I can see price is breaking through. But then when it created another opportunity, I had to, you know, as per my rules, just take another small position and see if we can play, you know, take it all out. Look, there's other entries here. I mean, there's another equal low here that was taken out. You could have entered there again to try to go for your 2 to 1. But this was the play of the week for me, and there was quite a lot of opportunity down here, you know, to take trades. There's another trade there which I didn't take, but that was just giving me more confirmation to say this is where we're heading. And then obviously it was a very slow grind, to be honest, but we managed to get there. That's the most important thing. And once we got there, price obviously went higher, but I didn't participate in any of that. This is where I participated in, and I mean, if you look at these trades, that's a 3.6. There's a 3. I mean, if you just took 2 to 1 on each, I mean, that's easily a 6-to-1 trade that you could have taken here. And, obviously, if you do the funding thing, I mean, you don't need 20 days or a month to try and trade every single day. You just have to wait for the right setup. You can literally take 4 trades, as you can see here. I mean, if we really took this one as well, let's see if this was a 2-to-1. I mean, that's a 1.8. Yeah, 1.8. We could have, I don't know. I mean, it's difficult to say after the fact. I can only speak for these down here because these were the trades I was taking. Obviously, it would have been even better if these trades all formed under in the discount area. But yes, it made was close, and it gave me all the reasons I was looking for in order to get good conviction to, to take it up to these equal highs. So, ladies and gentlemen, I think that's what I've got now for the play of the week. And if you find any value in these type of videos, feel free to like and subscribe to stay notified, so you don't lose out on the next free value piece I can provide through my play of the week to improve your trading and understanding of the market. If you like, please leave comments in below. What do you think of the video, and what do you think I can bring to the table to add more value? So yeah, stay tuned and don't overtrade and all of that. Let's see what we can do this week. It's going to be, I think, a much easier week. Last week there was a lot at play and a lot of I don't know, things that was just screwing with people's minds. But I believe this week's going to be much easier in my mind, in my opinion. And I will soon upload another video where I'm just going to look, give some sort of outlook as to why I think this is going to be a great week ahead of us for trading. So yeah, have a good day and chat to you next time. Bye-bye.